I'm extremely happy to be here. We've had a really full day. We've listened to a lot of really interesting stuff surrounding the solutions that are being provided, within the Nagios space and in the space around it. And I think that's I think the main advantage of an event like this is really that it gives the ability for CIOs and managers, IT managers, to actually get together. The open source world is by nature very development focused. It's the developers who speak. They share ideas. They go, they have their projects and user lists, etc. But these kind of events are not that many, and the ways for sharing experience between companies are not that great. So this is an excellent conference, I think. Well, I think it's driven from multiple of places, and I think the biggest driver is the pure fact that the old legacy type of solutions, the HP, BMC, CA, they failed. It's as simple as that. It's just too complicated. The whole model of depending on multitude of very expensive consultants that has to come in every time there is a change process that we have to go through, and because of the enterprises are the change process is just happening faster today. The life cycles of a system is not 10 years. It's like 10 months or maybe a year, and then it's replaced. We cannot have the dependency of having to call these big guys every time we need to make a change. So it's very much driven, I would say, from the inside of the company, the sysadmins themselves, where they find frustration that they've done all their homework, they're looking at replacing something old with something new, and the NMS system is the one that's holding back the change. So they will go out and they will find other solutions, and that's actually, I think, the biggest driver within the big enterprises, is that they're just basically replacing that old stuff.
So they are ready now.
Absolutely.
To fill that gap.
Yeah, and obviously, I think it's politically it's becoming more mature. It's as simple as that. When you see larger companies openly and publicly go out and talk about how they changed to these type of systems, it just builds credibility, and you think if they can, we can, and they should. Technically, I would say that there are absolutely zero. There are solutions to most of the challenges that a normal enterprise are today facing. Politically, they're huge. At the end of the day, there's a CIO or there's a manager there. He took a decision, maybe as late as last year, to invest in 5 million in this big piece of software. He's not going to stand up and say, "I took a bad decision." It's a huge challenge, and you have to respect that. It's fine, and also it's funding and finance. If we just play around with the number that an OSS solution is probably like 10 to 15% of the old stuff, then you also have 10 to 15% of what you can do on sales activities and marketing and product awareness, and it's a hard task. So therefore, again, conferences like these are so important, because it gives us the ability to show that we are here, we're around, and we can do it in a fairly cost-effective way.